Hello there. This is Chris from the future, speaking of the past, in your past. Basically, we recorded this episode of Big Damn Cast a few weeks ago as a backup episode for the start of my pantomime rehearsal schedule, meaning that there would always be a Big Damn Cast coming out, even though I wasn't available. It's going fine. Thanks for asking. I'd hope. The reason I'm introing this episode of Big Damn Cast is because in it we spoke at length at one point about the late great Stan Lee. Now, this was recorded before Stan unfortunately passed away, and by wicked cosmic coincidence of things being shitty like that, we make reference to hoping that he does not befall some form of fate or illness whilst the break between the recording of the episode and the release of the episode takes place. Of course, we unfortunately lost Stan the other week, and we eulogise him in the last episode of Big Damn Cast, episode 125. But I just wanted to give you a heads up for this week in case you're a bit confused as to why we're referring to that and some other events as though they hadn't happened when they have happened since. So sit back, relax, do whatever it is you do when you're listening to our nonsense, and enjoy. Where's the play on this thing? Ah, there it is. But it's alright, because by that point he's in a chopper, and he's saved!
He's got to the chopper.
Da-da-da-da-da-dun. Da-da-da-da-da-dun.
Get to the choppers. Chris, you remember what a great franchise revival The Predator was?
No. No, I don't. No.
Is that because it was not very good at all?
It was pretty dreadful. It was pretty... They're rebooting Shrek, though.
Yeah. Apparently so. That's the thing that's happening. Oh, it's never going to happen. Yeah. Movie execs bounce around ideas all the time. We know that because we've read Amy Pascal's emails. We probably shouldn't have, morally, but we did.
Well, especially in the internet age, they put stuff out just to see what the reaction is.
Oh, yeah.
And then they make decisions.
But if you're Rockstar, you also sue the company that leaks it.
Oh, God, that happened
Did you
again?
see that?
Was it Red Dead related?
Yeah.
Who was it? Kotaku?
It was trustedreviews.com.
Okay.
Back in February, they leaked some info from a document that they came into possession of from Rockstar with what turned out to be accurate information about Red Dead Redemption 2.
Right.
Rockstar sued them, settled for over £1 million, which they then donated to charity.
Right.
And they made Trusted Reviews publish a apology.
A rebuttal and an apology, yeah.
But they basically sued a news site for doing their job.
Wow. I'll be honest, ever since the whole brag about 100 hours a week thing and all that, I've been hesitant to buy Red Dead 2 or at least toy the notion of buying it. And stuff like this makes me reluctant to support Rockstar at all going forward.
Hi. By the way, I'm Matthew P. Watson,
and I'm Christopher. Can you feel the love tonight? ? Johnson.
Not tonight. I've taken a lot of painkillers.
Doesn't mean saying? I won't jerk it though. Welcome.
Yes, this is us talking about Red Dead Redemption 2 and how we're not going to play it.
A game that's been out for weeks. You're listening to Big Damn Casts in the future, for we're recording this in the past.
Because you had to go off and do Panto again, didn't you, Chris?
I did, but hey,
fucking hell.
It pays some bills around New Year. So
it pays a bill.
Yeah, that's money exchanges hands of an amount that helps a bit.
Does your Spotlight membership come up for renewal yet?
It comes up in June, I think.
No, mine comes up at the end of this month.
I kind of don't want to renew it, but it's really annoying because some of the places that I've been trying to apply to recently,
yeah,
are going back to that thing I thought was dead, which is send us your Spotlight link, and that's it. It's like, oh wow, okay,
Good.
wow.
Great
really
Jolly Rancher.
That's really stupid, though. It's the retail problem. When people are looking for a job in retail and they say we're looking for you need to have at least 2 years minimum experience. It's like, well, can you give me a job first so I can get them? Like for a while, a few years ago, that was it. That was the thing, wasn't it? It was like you need 2 years minimum experience to work.
But no
here.
one had any experience. But no one can get a fucking job.
Exactly. It was so dumb. But yeah, why are you thinking of non-renewing?
No, it just occurred to me when we were talking about paying bills.
Oh, of course. What is it now? 127?
150 something.
150 something now. Christ. My dad, bless him, I spoke to him about it recently, and he offered to pay for the next one because I said I probably won't buy it. I probably won't get it again. And he went, "Well, I'll pay it." And I was like, "No, you don't have to." And he went, "No, I'd rather do that if it will help you with stuff." And I was like, "It's more the morality of the fact places are just asking for that as a qualification for an application."
Yeah.
Like, it's not the paying of it. Like, I could make sure that I can afford it when the time comes, but I'd rather not pay it if it's just to get me. It's the same as a degree in a sense. When people wave the degree around but haven't actually learnt anything. You know what I mean? Like, or when people say, "Oh, you can only apply for this if you have a degree in it." It's like, well, there might be someone who's self-taught, who's already got a business
or has the experience.
Yeah, it's like it's yeah.
God, that got somber, didn't it?
It did. You know what? Let's spark things up, Matt of the past.
Oh no!
For those listening in the future, this is episode insert number later. Because, we... if you want some time travel context, we've just recorded episode 124.
It'll probably be episode 126?
Possibly, maybe later. It depends on what my first week of rehearsals is like.
Oh, okay.
If my first week of rehearsals is loosey-goosey enough that we can Skype over an evening, then, yeah. But tradition dictates, last couple of years, we've sort of recorded the first 1 or 2 episodes of my panto rehearsal period so I can focus on the rehearsals, but I've had a bit more of a behind-the-scenes stint with this one, so I'm a bit more prepared for the scripty side of things.
Are you?
No. But, we'll see. So this could be... Oh, speaking of, the bloody producer's trying to call me right now. I'm sorry. I'll have to let her know I'm in the podcast.
So inconsiderate.
Yeah, but in the meantime... We thought, let's faff around. I'm just going to reply, you set up the premise, sir, of this bit of unplanned shite.
Long-time listeners may be familiar with Chrissy's go-to time travel gimmick. The Total Film presents the ultimate comic book quiz book from Future Publishing.
Ironically, released in the past. Shortly after the trailer for Guardians Volume 2, judging by the image on the back, of Rocket with Gruit.
Yep, there's a Rocket and Baby Groot on the back.
Rokoyet Rakuoyen with his old pal Gruoyet.
The front cover features the Spider-Man.
Not the Spider, but which one?
The
though?
Ben Affleck. That's a Raimi Spider-Man.
That is a Raimi Spider-Man. Yeah.
The Ben Affleck Batman.
Ah, Batman.
The Star-Lord. The Wonder Woman. The Captain America. And the Logan. Or is it the Wolverine? I'm not sure which. That's from the Wolverine?
There's also the Creeping Kid.
From my movie. The Creeping Kid.
I think that's shots from X-Men Origins, actually.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, they've got to use the footage somehow. And we've got to use this airspace somehow. So what we thought was, because we're recording a backup episode, dear listener, we'd go back to one of our favourite challenges, which is randomly flicking through this bloody book. I was drinking coffee and eating muffins and Jolly Ranchers.
Have I got
news for you?
Quiz for you.
Have you? That is the question. So play along at home. This is how it works. Matt will read a question. You'll give me a little period to answer. And then, dear listener, you can answer too. In fact, yell out your answers wherever you are, and we will relish in the fact that you've just randomly yelled out answers to people who aren't in the room with you.
I got one for you, Chris.
Have you, boyo?
Yeah, I'm going to hit you with this one.
Are we going to go with increasing difficulty this time?
No, I'm going to drop you right in at the deep end.
Oh?
With Spider-Man. Hard. Oh. Thought you might like it.
Oh. Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh! I thought we were in a Michael Jackson extended music video.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of Spider-Man context. As of right now, I've just finally finished the Dan Slott run of Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
I've caught up on it. Loved Go Down Swinging. And I especially loved issue 801, which was his last one. Which puts things out of whack when they renumber them. But that was really good. Okay. It's a really personal, short, small story about an individual who encounters Spider-Man like early in Spider-Man's career. And then what's changed in his life between then and when he bumps into him again like 7 years later. It's really, really good. And I've been revisiting the JMS Spidey, which is a lot of fun. Ezekiel's still creeping. I think I've just read. I think Happy Birthday's the one I've just read. That's the one with Dormammu, isn't it? Where the whole of Times Square gets screwed over.
I don't know if it's Dormammu, but it's certainly Doctor Strange related.
Yeah, Dormammu's the end game. He's what's coming out of it all.
Oh, okay.
Because the mindless ones are all over Times Square, and Reed Richards deals with it, but the energy they use screws it up. So Strange whizzes back in time with Spidey, and they end up trying to prevent it. And Spidey has to relive like all of his hardest moments and biggest battles and stuff. It's so good, so good, and it's called Happy Birthday because, of course,
issue 500.
What's the name of the Digger? The undead guy, Gamma Corpse, that's made out of 13 mobsters who were killed in a hit.
That's from Unintended Consequences. Oh, I've got a phone call, one sec.
Is it the corpse of the mobsters?
No.
Is it the mobsters' dreams? But yeah, that's really good. There's so many Spidey villains who appear for like a story or an arc under a certain writer and then vanish, but who are really interesting. Do you remember Menace?
Yeah, the Grey Goblin.
Menace comes back, actually, though, don't they? Menace comes back into it a bit during the Goblin Nation stuff. But then there's Paper Doll. She's pretty creepy. A lot of these are from the sort of big time era, aren't they?
Just pre that, it's the Brain Trust era.
Yeah. Oh, God, what's his name?
Brand New Day, New Ways to Die.
What's his name? Stuff. The one who's like a corpse. Freak.
Yeah.
He's just sort of constantly regenerating. The idea is every time he's defeated, his body evolves in a way to counteract the next attack. But he just sort of looks like a fleshy creature. And I think at one point he gets like wings or something, doesn't he? It gets like the body starts to evolve a bit further a level.
Maybe. And they got that new Vulture as well.
Yeah. Oh, that was creepy. Because Adrian Toomes gets recontextualized as the head of a weird little crime family using like brainwashed children as his sort of soldiers. And the new Vulture like vomits acid and
has the
people.
mandibles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, under his mask. That reveal's so cool when you first see it, because it's just a new Vulture in a black costume. He's a younger guy. He's got like a cloth over his face. Costume. Yeah. Oh. What was that thing in black? I can't remember.
When Adrian Toomes come back, he's wearing black.
Oh, that's fine. Oh yeah, and his new costume for a bit, Marvel Knights era, was like a black one with red outlining, wasn't it? When he was funded by Osborn for a bit. But yeah, no, so like guys in red, and the mask, like the collar of the costume, like covers the front of his mouth like a mask.
Yeah.
And when it's first ripped down, and you're just like, dude's got a predator mouth.
Yeah.
It's just so creepy. It's like, what is this? Do we ever find out officially what he was?
No.
It's one of those sort of like. It sort of suggests, isn't it? It's part of a thing, and it's so weird.
I've not read that era of Spider-Man for a while.
Because that was around the time of Gauntlet and stuff as well, wasn't it? With that guy.
I think it might have been the first part of Gauntlet.
Yeah, because the Vulture in Gauntlet isn't too...
Or was it Spider-Man 24/7 around that time?
Around then.
Yeah.
Basically, the Spidey Brain Trust into the Dan Slott era, which is really cool. Is 24/7 the one where he vanishes with the FF? Like they go on an adventure and they come back and it's been like 6 months.
It's during that trade, yeah, but it's not.
That's so good. Yeah. That's such a great Parker story device. Like the Parker look in full effect. He disappears for like 6 months. And for him it's been a day. It's like, that's so like, I mean, how the hell do you come back from that?
And he gets so out good. And Jameson's the mayor.
Yes! Oh, that's when they make the shift, isn't it? Oh, it's so good. That's really, the recent developments with Jameson have happened in Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. So I'm having to now buy that to understand it, because that relationship change is in the last 2 volumes of Amazing. But there's no, for more information, check out the editor's note. There's none of that. So I'd found out about it by reading an article by accident just before reading that. And I'm so glad I did. So because of that, volume 1 and 2 of Spectacular are now in my Amazon basket.
They're quite good. I like Chip Zdarsky's writing.
Because that's an ongoing narrative as well, isn't it? It's back to the traditional thing of one amazing a month, and Spectacular's one a month as well, and they're both a different story, operating within the same continuity but at different times, which I'm up for. I'm always game for that. Problem is putting them on the shelf. You have to get to the point where you're like, how do I do this? Do I just clump all that together and all that together? Or do I put maybe like one volume of that, one volume of that, one volume of that, one volume of that, one volume? Because I had to do that with Star Wars for a bit. In fact, I have, look. Yes, like Star Wars, Vader, Star Wars, Vader, Star Wars, Vader down, and then... Because they sort of run concurrently with each other.
Not an issue anymore, I don't think.
No.
And they've separated out nicely. Although...
It looks nice on the shelf. It's like blue, red, blue, red, blue, red. Vader down!
There was a Star Wars Dr. Aphra crossover, actually.
Oh, so I'll have to Vader down, though.
Yeah,
I'll have to worry about that shit.
No! Right.
I've also got Shattered Empire, which I thought was fine.
Yeah, it's not what it's called. Journey to the Force. It's subtitled Journey to the Force Awakens.
But a few of the books and stuff at that time.
There's not much journey in
to
the Force Awakens.
Well, Poe Dameron's parents meet and fuck. That's pretty much the only thing that's attached to the Force Awakens in it.
Fair enough.
How old's Poe Dameron then?
Around 30.
Fair enough. That makes sense.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Question 1.
Hey guys, how's your filler episode going? Well.
Which 2007 comedy features James Franco as himself discussing Spider-Man?
2007 comedy.
Mm-hmm.
James Franco as himself, so it's a cameo.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure, because the only film I can think of where he plays himself is This Is the End, which is like 2012, something like that, maybe later.
Is it?
Yeah, probably. Frat pack kind of stuff, maybe an Apatow movie.
Is it?
No, probably not. 2007. I'm going to go completely out on a limb. Is it Superbad? A film I'm not familiar with?
No, it is not Superbad.
Okay.
Are you taking a pass on that?
Yes. Wow, that's not a Spider-Man question.
The answer is...
But I'll accept it.
And you're going to kick yourself.
Go on.
Knocked Up.
An Apatow?
Yes. Frat Pack.
Knocked Up's from 2007?
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
That feels like a sort of 2010, 2011 kind of...
That movie is 11 years old.
Jesus Christ.
That movie's about to start high school.
Oh my god.
Question 2. By what name is Alexei Sistovich better known? Setsevich.
The Rhino! Or, if we're talking about the one film depiction of Alexei Setsevich... The Rhino!
Oh, bless you.
Bless you, Paul. You did the thing that a couple of others have done before you, and you're the only one who's actually done it yet, as far as I can recall. He's the only one who's like, I'd love to play that part in a film. And then they approached him and gave it to him, and it happened. Albeit probably not the way he was expecting, and not in a good movie, because it happened to Channing Tatum. Still waiting for that Gambit film. He's going to be kept waiting even longer.
It's alright, he's keeping himself busy with small foot. Question 3. Amazing Spider-Man...
Zendaya is who? Sorry, Michi?
It's not a good film. Number 3. Amazing Spider-Man director Mark Webb's latest film, at the time of the publication of this book...
Which is 2017?
Yeah. Stars a core Avenger. Name the movie.
That's tough as balls. Can I accept a Wibbler?
If it helps, I have never heard of this movie.
If you name the movie, can I have a go at naming the Avenger? Does it say the Avenger in the answer?
It doesn't.
It doesn't?
It doesn't.
How is that? That is a stupid trivia.
I'm going to look it up.
I'll tell you what, if you tell me the name of the movie, I'll see if I can guess the core Avenger who is in it.
Why don't we do it the other way around?
Okay, if you tell me the name of the core Avenger, I'll tell you the name of the movie. Oh, God. Wait, hang on. This is a Spider-Man round.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But this is Mark Webb's next
That's the
movie
connection. Okay.
after Amazing Spider-Man 2. Because he still has a career.
Hey, he wasn't the problem with those films.
I will tell you several things about this movie. I will tell you...
I'm trying to pop a balloon under the table, by the way, and it's not
That-
popping. It's the tiny light bulb one from episode 124.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I will tell you that Jenny Slate is in it. And I don't know if she still is, but she was at the time dating the Avenger in question.
Still,
I will tell
without a
you
clue.
that Lindsay Duncan's in it. And Octavia Spencer. It is a one-word title.
Okay. Mark Webb film, one world title. One word title. One world title.
One world title.
And it's got an Avenger in it. One of the core some core Avenger. I'm guessing the original 6.
Yes.
Mark Webb film. So is it a drama?
Yes.
Romantic drama.
Possibly. I have no idea.
Okay, drama. One word.
It might even be a comedy of sorts.
The
Look up the
core
genre. It's just
Avenger,
drama.
core Avenger in question. Are they the main name or are they one of the two names?
They are the big name in this movie. They are top billing.
Oh snap! I might have this wrong. Is this the one where Chris Evans plays the single dad? It is.
It is.
Christ, what's the name?
Can you name
Oh
the
my
movie?
god, what is the name? Because I really wanted to see it and then I didn't and I was really annoyed. I'm sexy single dad man. All one word.
That's not a word.
Yeah, it is.
That's several
when
words.
Chris Evans is involved. It damn well is. Daddy. but with a winky smiley at the end of the title.
Mark Webb. Oh,
Mark Webb presents.
That's going.
Daddy. Yeah, it was Chris Evans.
No.
I bet he has a beard in it as well.
America Daddy.
Ameri Daddy.
America Daddy. No, I'm going to put you out of our misery. It's Gifted.
Oh, like the Fox show
Yes.
about mutants.
Yes. Question 4. Before Spider-Man, Sam Raimi directed Darkman.
Yes.
Which year was it released?
Which year was it released? I want to say 94, but I think I'm a year or two off. 95. Oh god.
Is that your final answer? Are you sure you want to go with that?
95, yes. 1995 for Darkman.
It was 1990.
For real?
Yeah.
I always thought it was post Army of Darkness.
Go back and look at that film and then tell me that movie did not come out in 1990.
It's early Liam Neeson.
It looks like an 80s movie.
It's Liam Neeson, isn't it?
Yeah.
Darkman, yeah.
And Francis McDormand.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Take the fucking elephant.
Oh god, the freaking fairground!
Yep.
Yes, yeah, oh god,
Yep.
okay. I want to rewatch Darkman now.
It's not very
I might
good.
not be getting any points, but I want to watch Darkman, so something's happened.
Question 5. If you don't get this, I'm going to stamp on your face.
Oh,
Daddy.
Daddy.
America Daddy. Ring announcer. Snooty usher. What's third in the sequence?
Maitre D, French Maitre D.
Yes! Of course!
Becker.
You're 2 for 5. I'm very proud. Question 6.
Thanks, Dad.
Which... Daddy, thank you. Which actor was reportedly in the running to replace Tobey Maguire when he suffered back injuries on Spider-Man the Second?
He wasn't reportedly in the running. Kirsten Dunst pushed for the casting of this individual because she didn't get on with Tobey Maguire during the making of the first one. Jake Gyllenhaal, who was also her boyfriend at the time.
This is absolutely correct. Question 7. What role does Dylan Baker play in Raimi's Spider trilogy?
Professor Kurt Connors.
Also known as...
The Lizard,
Oh,
who would have
yeah.
been the Lizard in number 4 had the original version of number 4
The
gone
man who would be Lizard. Question 8.
The Billy D. Williams of the Raimi trilogy. He played the role because he knew he'd get to be the Lizard eventually.
When are we getting the Batman 89 comic? Never.
No. An artist this week, I can't remember who, was using the 89 toy Batwing as a drawing reference.
What?
Yeah, they said having to use this as a drawing reference today, exciting stuff ahead, and that was all they said. I can't remember who it was, but I saw that and instantly was like, wait. Now, it could be one of those Batcave splash pages that artists tend to do where they throw in Easter eggs for themselves.
Or maybe it's the guy who's drawing the Walmart exclusive Batman with Brian Michael Bendis writing.
Maybe. I mean, Batman 89 turns 30 next year, doesn't it? So...
Jesus.
Sorry, let me just rephrase that. The best Batman movie turns 30 next year. Don't at me. I will fight you.
He won't. He's very soft.
I'm very soft.
This one's
I'm like a sponge.
If you get this one, I'm going to be very impressed. I'm going to be so impressed.
Oh.
Because it again references something I've never heard of.
Will I get the special paddle if I get this one right?
Question 8. On its UK theatrical release,
yeah,
TV movie Spider-Man The Dragon's Challenge
yes,
was double billed
yes
with which Arnold Schwarzenegger film?
So Spider-Man The Dragon's Challenge, this is a 70s movie.
Early
Schwarzenegger. But it's got to be an action flick, a family-friendly-esque action flick.
I don't know anything about this.
It's got to be 70s. But then again, it's its UK broadcast, so it could have been broadcast later.
UK theatrical release.
Okay, double build.
Of a TV movie, double build with an Arnold Schwarzenegger flick.
Right. Oh my god. For those who haven't seen Spider-Man The Dragon's Challenge, it is awful. Nicholas Hammond is in it as Spider-Man, the most mid-40s looking, early 20s Peter Parker you'll ever see.
Oh, it's not known by this title in the US.
What, is Spider-Man?
No, the Arnold Schwarzenegger film in question.
Oh, wow.
It's known by a different title on IMDb. Wow.
So this is obscure Schwarzenegger then?
Yeah.
So it's not infamous early Schwarzenegger?
I mean, who else is it? Kirk Douglas is in this movie, and Margaret is in this movie. Jesus.
You know what? I'm going to pass on this just so I can hear what it is, because I'm fascinated.
It is the 1979 comedy western.
What?
Cactus Jack, known on IMDb as The Villain. And that is...
What?
Arnold Schwarzenegger in his role as Handsome Stranger.
So it's not an Arnold Schwarzenegger film?
But he's in it.
So it's the Jack Nicholson Little Shop of Horrors thing of his name's attached to it whenever they sell it places now, but he's not like the big draw of the film.
I mean, he's third billed in it.
Oh, okay. So
alright. He's third billed on the poster as well.
I wonder if that's retroactive though.
No, this is not an OG poster.
Oh God.
So
Hercules in New York had been out.
Yeah.
At this point.
He's billed just underneath Kirk Douglas and Anne Margaret.
My God.
Wow. Jesus Christ.
I wonder then. No one was going to see that for Schwarzenegger.
No.
So I wonder...
It was a Western, so nobody was going to go see it in 1979.
I wonder if the UK release of Spider-Man The Dragon Challenge then wasn't out until like the 80s. And the only reason they double billed it with an early Schwarzenegger is so people would be like, oh, I like that guy.
It couldn't be before 79.
That's so weird. That's pre-Terminator Schwarzenegger in a cowboy hat.
Question 9. Which borough of New York does Spider-Man hail from?
Queens.
Oh, yeah.
Because I already knew that, but it gave me my favourite feeling I've ever felt in a Spider-Man related movie ever, which is in Civil War, seeing that for the first time. It's like, I think I know a guy, and that song just kicks in, and it's just the block of flats, and the word Queens just pops up on the screen. Queens. I was just like, it's my boy! It was the greatest feeling ever. It was so good.
Question 10.
I love that film. I love Civil War. It's so good.
Question 10.
Yes.
What's the connection between Raimi's first Spider-Man and Magic Mike?
Oh.
It's a person.
Wow. Okay. Is it a principal cast member of one of the movies?
Yes.
Both of the movies? No. They're a small part in Spider-Man, right?
Small part in the movie, big part of the mythology.
Macho Man had passed away by the time of Magic Mike, right?
No.
Macho Man was around at the time of Magic Mike.
Who, what?
Macho Man Randy Savage. Was he still alive?
No. Macho Man, I think, had passed away by the time Magic Mike came out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, Bonesaw is ready, but Macho Man Randy Savage...
I'm not sure on that.
When asked, have you passed away, he replied, ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Massive love for him. He was very entertaining. If it's Rosemary Harris, I'd be very surprised.
It's not Rosemary Harris.
It definitely wasn't Cliff Robertson.
Better.
He's so good. He's so
very good.
So can we... No, we can't now, I suppose, because Marissa Tomei confuses it. I was going to say, could we give Martin Sheen... Could we give him a mulligan? Could we give him a do-over? Because he could have been a great Uncle Ben. He was lumbered with a shite script. But if that was Uncle Ben to Marissa Tomei's Aunt May, I think we'd all be a little questioning it. Just a tiny bit. Is J.K. Simmons in both of them?
No.
I'm really stumped on this. It's going to be something that'll surprise the heck out of me.
It's someone who's not too long ago been connected to another comic book role.
Tatum.
Which, at this point, doesn't look like he's going to be doing more of.
Tatum.
But has done some of.
Oh, not Tatum. Oh, snap. Oh, J.K. Simmons?
No, we've done J.K. Simmons.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. So there's a comic book role that they've done recently that they might do. Okay, so, okay. DC related, perhaps.
Yes.
It wouldn't be Affleck, would it?
It's not Affleck.
Wouldn't be Cavill.
It's not Cavill.
Because he wasn't really on the scene at that point, was he?
I think he was, but not in... Because he'd been seen...
I think the Tudors was coming up soon, wasn't it?
He was around... Oh, yeah, because he was... Yeah, he was...
Because he was relatively unknown around the time Superman Returns, but he was still auditioned because they were looking for unknowns for that one.
Yeah.
I'm stumped. Go on, I want to know what the connection is here. Key part of the mythology, the Spider-Man mythology.
Yeah.
Because I've listed Bonesaw / Crusher Hogan, like Uncle Ben. No, go on, hit me.
Actor Joe Manganiello.
Right.
He played Flash Thompson.
Oh shit! Joe Manganiello's Flash Thompson. And recently he was Deathstroke in the Justice League post-credit. Oh my god!
Yep.
I totally forgotten he was Flash.
I totally forgot Flash in that movie.
Oh so far, the only accurate depiction of him, really. Then again, the one in Amazing wasn't bad, but he was more nasty.
And I
Flash needs to be a bit goofy in that period. And I like the
the modern
revamp of
Flash. Yeah.
Also, because it makes sense, and in a tech school, it makes sense that he's more of a snob rather than a pantsing people.
And I like Taryn Revolori.
Yeah.
True or false? This is question 11, by the way, for those keeping count at home. In the UK, 2002's Spider-Man was the first movie to be classified 12A.
That's tough. I know 12A was created because of Spider-Man. Like, it was around that time. That was one of the factors that played into the creation of the 12A certificate.
Was it?
But I don't think it was the first one. I'm sure there was... I'm going to say false. I think there was at least one film prior to it that was released with that certificate.
You would be correct in that it's false. It was originally released as a 12, but was reclassified and re-released as a 12A.
Yeah. Because remember, there was the debate on the home video market as to what the home video market would do in regards to 12A, and they made the decision of, no, we're going to keep PG 12, 15, 18 for the home video market.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man is one of the last DVDs, because it came out like December 2002 on DVD, to have the old BBFC graphic style that was replaced in 2003. I want to dip the laptop down, see it's there. If you peer over, you see it's got the old knackered 12 that was on VHSs and stuff. And then in 2003 they went for the...
I'm impressed that Spider-Man 2 is PG.
Yeah. Well, that's the 2.1 cut, I think. So. Oh, that's the original cut. The 2.1, I think, is a 12.
Oh.
Because the 2.1's a 12 because it includes slightly more sort of insinuative graphic violence in the tentacle scene in the hospital and with what's the name? Is it Rosemary Octavius, whatever? When the shards are going towards
yeah.
The 2.1 has a few more things in it that imply greater violence. Well, you don't see it, but it's the implication. Hi, this has been my random little deviation into knowledge of BBFC graphics.
Minor threat.
Question
12. What are the names
That's just how freaking dorky all that
of
was.
Peter Parker's parents?
Oh, Richard and Mary.
Yes. Question 13. Which was the first Spider movie to be theatrically released? Jesus, I can't talk. In 3D.
Oh. That's tough because there's probably a catch to this. There's probably something really stupid like the Dragon Challenge got a 3D release or something.
Don't overthink it.
It was The Amazing Spider-Man in 2012.
Yes, it was. Question 14. I think we talked about this recently as well.
Oh.
The UK release of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 featured a mid-credits tease for X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yes.
Which key character does it focus on?
That's either Mystique or Havoc.
I'm going to need one of those answers.
Mystique.
Yes.
Yeah. That's what the quiz book would go with.
Yes.
Even though Havoc's the character who we follow for most of that scene.
Well.
Mystique is the Jennifer Lawrence played character who appears toward the end of it. So.
Question 15. What's the name of Harry Osborn's supervillain alter ego in Spider-Man 3?
New Goblin.
Yes, and it's terrible.
It's a stupid title.
Question 16.
What?
To date, how many...
Alright. I thought you'd never ask.
How many Spider-Man...
120 odd episodes. It's taking this
How
long.
many Spider-Man movies
Back to formula.
has Elizabeth Banks appeared in?
Oh, 3.
You are correct.
Yes. I was trying to think that. I was like, does she make an appearance as a different character? No, she's Betty Brant in the Raimi trilogy.
Mm-hmm. I'm Peter Parker. I'm a photographer.
I can see that.
Oh, those Raimi movies are alright.
Oh, God. Tobey Maguire's performance, though, and the tone of those movies just works so well.
Just remember, all that time he was playing illegal poker. Question 17.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that.
Question 17. Sally Field, Marissa Tomei. Who's missing from this list?
Rosemary Harris.
She is! They're all
And Mays.
Question 18, sorry. In which of the movies does director John Landis make a guest appearance and doesn't kill any children?
What? Okay. Now. That man did not kill any children. The unnecessary overshooting and safety precautions that failed like crazy mean that he and several others are held responsible for the death of several children and a stuntman and a helicopter pilot.
Okay.
I do not want you to directly accuse the director of An American Werewolf in London and the Blues Brothers as a child murderer.
Listen.
He's just a part of the people who are responsible for the death of several children.
All our legal bases are covered. Now, which Spider-Man movie does he appear in?
Oh, God. I've got a feeling it's a Raimi movie, and it's a visual cameo of some kind, but I could be wrong. If I say the era out of the 3 eras, will you let me know if I'm correct?
I will.
Raimi.
You are correct.
Okay, so John Landis. It's going to be something like a crowd shot or something. No, he's one of the surgeons in Spider-Man 2.
Yes, he is.
One of the people. He's got a surgical mask on. He's one of the people who gets killed by the Doc Ock's tentacles when he wakes up.
Yes, he is.
Why the hell do I know that?
Because
that's really stupid.
We're the worst.
That's true.
Question 19.
Those tentacles were responsible for the death of a stuntman, helicopter pilot, and several children.
Question 19. Spider-Man.
I think he's the one who says, anyone here take shop class? I think that's him. There we go. God, I love Spider-Man 2. It's the best Spider-Man movie. Don't at me. It's
Is
true.
that what you said before you shot that stunt? Question 19. Spider-Man Homecoming. Actor Tony Revolori made his feature debut playing Zero. In which 2014 comedy?
The Grand Budapest Hotel.
Yeah.
Was that his debut film, honestly?
Yes.
He's amazing in that.
He's very good in that.
He and Ray Fiennes work as one unit in that.
So
Just
good.
the way their presence works with each other is so gorgeous to watch.
And then Saoirse Ronan comes in.
Yeah, she's wonderful. Everyone's great in that. Random Bill Murray, because of course.
Everyone.
Is Defoe in that?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's the hitman
assassin, the hitman. Yeah.
who kills Jeff Goldblum. Is he the one?
Brody's in that as well, isn't he?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's Adrian Brody or Willem Dafoe who throws Jeff Goldblum's cat out of a window.
It's one of them.
But it's one of them.
I remember Defoe loses some fingers.
No,
At one point. Or is it Goldblum?
Goldblum loses
Loses
fingers.
fingers.
Question 20. True or false? Willem Dafoe reprises his role as Norman Osborn in both Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3.
Oh, why is that hard to... Why is that difficult to answer?
Because they all merge into a big sort of gelatinous mass.
Yeah, no, he does. He
Celluloid.
does. He appears in both of them.
Yes, he does!
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, he does! Congratulations! What did you get?
Avenge me!
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
because that's the bit in number 2 where Harry
yes.
shatters the mirror and then he sees the lair in the corridor, and that's the hangover, the teaser for Spider-Man 3. Don't tell Harry. There's a beautiful moment in
16 out of 20. Not
Yeah,
bad
it's
for
not
a
bad.
hard one.
Dirty bastard. There's a really good bit in You're Done Swinging where Harry uses a glider to impale Norman. It's amazing. It's really, really
Isn't
good.
it funny how everything just comes around full circle?
I think Norman even screams not again. And then but at this point he's Red Goblin, so he survives it.
Yeah.
It's enough to take him out of off the board for
It's
10
gotta
minutes.
suck.
Yeah,
It's gotta really suck.
it's great. Oh, Go Down Swinging's really good. Right, Matthew Erogenous Zone Watson.
Oh yeah, that's what they call me.
Dirty bastard. Yeah, I'll give you a choice.
Yes.
Would you like to pick Alan Moore,
Never.
the quiz? The quiz.
I'm Alan Moore and I hate everything.
I wish I and you wouldn't. Alan Moore, so not Alan Moore, passing on Alan Moore.
I know,
then.
what's the other one?
Parodies and homages.
Oh!
Or the X-Men universe, brackets, hard.
Parodies and homages.
Parodies and homages. That's page, farta art.
Page party art. Alright.
Only fools rushing.
Yep, that's
how
how we ended up doing this thing.
Oh.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. That was my first dance. Sung in that exact tone.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember, it's cute.
I remember.
Oh, Mimby winnings. Oh, Mimby. Hey, Mimby. Parodies and homages. Matthew Watson, are you
Yes.
ready?
No.
Oh. Now, question 1. Which wannabe super team includes Mr. Furious, the Shoveler, and the Spleen? I love this movie as a little side note.
It's kind of...
Would you like the names again?
No. The Shoveler,
No.
Mr. Furious, Mr. Spleen. The only, parody team I can think of off the top of my head is Mystery Men. So it's going to be Mystery Men.
You would be correct. It's
Yeah,
Mystery Man.
yeah.
It's the parodies and homages.
Yes.
So keep that umbrella nice
Oh,
and
yeah, homages,
wide.
okay,
But
okay.
yeah, if you've never seen Mystery Men, guys, it's a nice slice of early 2000s nonsense.
I don't think I've ever seen it all the way through. I've seen
It's
bits
one of those
it.
great movies where Ben Stiller's the star, but it's not a Ben Stiller movie.
No, it's Ben Stiller and Hank Azaria.
Azaria,
and-
William H. Macy,
Yeah.
Jeffrey Rush is the villain.
Yeah.
His characters are called Casanova Frankenstein.
There's a guy you can
And his
only...
henchman is played by Eddie Izzard.
There's a guy who can only turn invisible when no one's looking.
Played by Kel Mitchell.
Fucking hell.
which is great.
Okay.
And it
all right.
works.
I should
Like,
check
it
out
works.
Mr.
He
Men.
actually only turns up as when no one's looking.
I remember it coming out because there was ads for it in all the comic books.
Yeah, they were. I've got some from the 90s and 2000s.
Yes.
Mr. Men ads in. Here's another question about a movie franchise you definitely love.
Okay.
In Shrek 2's homage
Fuck off.
to Spider-Man's upside down kiss,
Okay.
what does Shrek have on his face instead of a mask? Is it A?
Oh, it's a multiple choice question. Okay.
Is it A? Bees. B. Mud.
Why isn't BBs?
Or C. Soot. Maybe my bees can help.
As good a visual gag as that would be.
A Nazi made of bees. have you seen that bit yet? As that JJ podcast pops up in the game,
I'm not.
Swarm gets a freaking shout out in the
fucking
Spider-Man
hell.
game. It's just JJ just yelling, "A Nazi made of bees."
Jesus.
It's so good. And Baloo saw that bit. She was like, "What?" And I was just like, "Pause. Right, let me tell you about Swarm."
Knowing Shrek as I do,
Yeah.
it's going to be mud, isn't it? Because they're always gallivanting around in mud.
It is mud.
They're making mud angels at the end of Shrek Forever After.
You've seen Shrek Forever After?
Yeah, it was on TV and Dad didn't switch it over. Look, it was a bad day.
That's when you know you have run out of ideas. When like you do the It's a Wonderful Life film.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Which actor stars as the imaginary Captain Excellent in 2009's Paperman, aka Unlikely Hero?
Captain Excellent.
2009
Ryan
film
Reynolds.
Paperman. You sure about that? Or was you quick to jump to that?
No, but I've seen Ryan Reynolds on the front of a superhero movie poster on streaming services, and I think it was called Unlikely Hero.
Yes.
Ah!
Ryan Reynolds. 3 for 3.
He's got like a weird blonde hair.
Is that post Green Lantern then? No, pre Green Lantern. Green Lantern was 2011.
Yeah, he's Captain Excellent.
Question 4. Which MCU mainstay wrote and directed 2010 IndieCom Super?
Hashtag rehire James Gunn.
Fuck yeah, hashtag. That's weird. In this book published in 2017, the answer says hashtag rehire James Gunn. That's really weird. 4 for 4. Super's great. If you haven't seen it, guys,
It's so fucking dark,
it's
though.
uncomfortable
Like,
and it
don't
will make
be-
you feel sad.
It will make
An
you feel...
indie comedy is the wrong way to describe it.
It
I
will
think.
make you feel
It's a black
something.
comedy.
It's a black comedy,
It's a black comedy. But it's got an amazing central performance from Rainn Wilson. A really, really unnerving but adorable but uncomfortable performance from Ellen Page.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon's pretty good in it. Liv Tyler's pretty good in it. Nathan Fillion makes a wonderful cameo in it.
Yes.
Also as a superhero. So, yeah.
He's done a few superhero cameos as the old Fillion.
He was also Bill Pardy in Slither, which is amazing. Rehire James Gunn.
I need to watch Slither, man.
Oh, so good. And what was, question 5, and what was that movie's exclamatory 3-word tagline?
Oh,
This was all, I'll give you a clue, this was also, I'll double check that his name isn't a bloody question. This was also the Crimson Bolt's catchphrase in Super.
Shut up, crime.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Shut up, crime. He
Brilliant.
just hits people with a wrench. I love it. Oh, complete the title. Christ, are you ready for this?
Nope.
This will test your memory of the 2017 Oscar season. Question 6. Complete the title. Birdman or...
Fuck me. Birdman or...
The film is mostly known as Birdman, but in the style of Doctor Strangelove, it has a longer title. Where Doctor Strangelove is Doctor Strangelove or How We Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. This is Birdman or...
Something like The Art of Learning to Fly or something ridiculous like that.
It's The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance.
Yes, of course it is.
Fair
Of course
dues.
it is.
5 for 6. 5 for 6, not bad. True or false? Michael Keaton won Best Actor Oscar for that movie.
Fuck. False.
True.
Ah!
It's true. No, it's true. Your answer was true.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, false. He did not win for Birdman. Can you remember who did win? If I tell you
It
the
was
actor,
2014.
if I tell you the actor, do you think you could name the film?
Possibly.
The actor was Eddie Redmayne.
Oh, fucking...
The Crimes of Grindelwald. You're right.
The Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah.
Jupiter Rising. Jupiter Rising.
Oh god, Jupiter Ascending. Fucking hell.
The Theory of Everything. With
Yes.
Stephen Hawking, yeah.
Absolutely. 6 or 7. Number 8. Name the 2008 superhero parody that stars Kevin Hart, Leslie Nielsen, and Pamela Anderson. I'll reiterate, none of them are in main roles.
It's a superhero movie.
Unfortunately,
with the Dragonfly dude. Yeah.
Drake Bell, yeah. Parodying the plot of 2002 Spider-Man, and then he goes on to play Spider-Man in Ultimate Spider-Man and Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. Terrible film.
I kept seeing
Terrible movie.
It was a fairly recent release when I was working at Blockbuster, so I saw the cover a lot, but I never watched it. Because I looked at the cover and went,
oh, look at the gags. The stretchy guy who isn't actually the stretchy guy in the movie's reaching for her boob. And there's someone dressed as Wolverine on the row behind for reasons.
Oh,
that's right. Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
I think it's safe to say it's been scientifically proven that Scary Movie and Scary Movie 2 were the only ones in that entire movie experiment that were okay.
And yet they keep making them.
When did they stop? They've kind of stopped now.
There's always parodies of everything has a parody.
Yeah. Oh no, but I mean like that team and that machine.
Yeah.
The Wayans only really work properly on the first two.
But then you got like Meet the Spartans and fucking
and Epic Movie,
Date Movie,
Disaster Movie,
fucking
Vampires Suck.
Yeah. There's been there's a couple of Hunger Games ones that I've seen.
Something like Jan Helsing or something like that's one. It's just like, what is this?
I don't know.
It's terrible.
I don't know.
The problem is though, they suckered everyone in because by the third Scary Movie they got Leslie Nielsen involved.
Yeah, because it was the guys.
Because Zucker were involved at some level. Yeah.
So he'd done some stuff with that.
Because he's in superhero movie playing the Uncle Ben role.
Did they make an Uncle Ben's rice joke?
I don't think they ever did, but he keeps like spouting truisms, essentially. Okay. So, I don't remember Kevin Hart was in that movie. Weird.
No.
What's the name of Bart Simpson's caped alter ego?
Fallout Boy. No, that's Radioactive Man's sidekick, Batman.
Fuck yeah! In fact, there's a Lego figure of him just to your left there. You see him next to Chucky. Lego Batman.
The Batman.
I would have also accepted El Barto, which isn't his superhero identity, but it is what he graffitis everywhere.
Okay.
So I would have accepted El Barto. Because I'm just generous. The Tick star, Peter Serafinowicz, has a small role in which MCU movie?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
What a bunch of a-holes.
What a bunch of a-holes.
When season 2 coming out for The Tick, I dug that. When I finally ploughed through it, I really...
It feels season 1 into 2, so...
It feels low budget in a way that's really annoying.
I've not watched the second part of season 1 yet, so...
Because it's like, if this was 5 episodes, it would be tighter, and they'd be able to spend more money on stuff, and it would look better.
Yeah.
But he's really entertaining.
He's so good.
And I like the fact the costume between the pilot and the second episode gets a revamp, and they reference it. Like, he shows up at Arthur's apartment, like, the next day, and Arthur's like, did you change your suit? And he's like, and then just move on. And he's like, fair enough.
He's so clueless, I love it.
And he, only at one point in it, he sort of makes a realisation at one point, looking at his reflection in a spoon. That's the only reference so far we've had to spoon. It's really good. I like the fact that it's definitely an adult show.
Oh, yeah.
But it masquerades as this wacky sort of, like, family-friendly thing. Like, every now and again, Jackie Earle Haley or someone goes, like, the fuck are you doing? And you're like, why are they swearing? Jackie Earle Haley is great in it. Spoiler alert, he's in the second half of the series a lot.
I think that's the cliffhanger in the first half, isn't it?
Yeah, he's great in it. He's really, really good. Which pair of parodists directed 1997's porno superhero satire, Orgasmo?
Oh, Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
Right,
Yeah.
I've got questions.
It's about.
I mean, the first one is why have you got a kebab skewer in your beard right now?
Because I can.
Fair enough.
It's about a young Mormon man who turns to pornography to pay his bills.
Do they have an obsession with Mormons?
Yes.
I mean, it's paid off 20 odd years after Orgasmo, because, Book of Mormon, yay.
I've never seen Orgasmo.
I've never seen Book of Mormon.
I've seen Book of Mormon, and I've seen...
Is Book of Mormon really good?
Yes.
Yeah, I love the idea that people go, oh, this is wonderful, and the same people would have gone, South Park, this is disgusting. It's like, same guys.
And I believe that the Garden of Eden was in Jackson County, Missouri. I am a Mormon, and Mormons just believe. It's very good.
It's just so weird to think that it's like, it's the darling of Broadway, it's the talk of the West End, and it contains the lyric, don't fuck the baby.
It's coming to Manchester next year.
We were looking at ticket options the other day. Although I think we're prioritising. I think we're thinking if we're going to get tickets, we're going to attempt to go to Ghost Stories at Hammersmith.
Yeah.
And we might road trip that. I need to talk to you about that. Off mic! We were thinking of road tripping our group of us going down to do it. But also, we're tempted to buy tickets to Spice Girls. Because that announcement video actually made me feel really happy. And then I showed it to Lou and she was the same. I was like, should we go?
Oh, you're a bad person. Next question, please.
Victoria Beckham is. Question 12. What is the avian alias of Woodrow Woody Wilkins? The avian alias of Woodrow Woody Wilkins. Don't worry, I also was like, what?
That's not a name from the Big Two, is it?
No. Just keep in mind, parodies and homages. I'll give you a tiny clue. Well, actually, the question gives you the clue. Avian alias.
Yeah, so it's a bird thing.
Yeah. I would do it.
I have a sneaky suspicion it may be mid-70s Michael Crawford vehicle Condor Man.
Well, that's correct. Well done. 11 for 12. Well done.
Fuck.
Condor Man, bloody hell.
I think it's got Michael Crawford in it.
I think it might. I might have. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Who, according to these Sorry,
what?
Who, according to these song lyrics,
Yes.
is the manliest man, can chokehold a bear, but doesn't always pay his taxes?
Oh, fuck, I don't know.
Who, according to the song, is the manliest man, can chokehold a bear, but doesn't always pay their taxes?
Nicolas Cage.
Who can chokehold a bear? Who always pays their taxes? Not Batman. Lego Batman. Batman. Nicolas Cage.
Fucking hell.
No, I would have paid it, officer, but they stole my Action Comics #1. God. That's 11 for 13.
Lego Batman.
What's the title of the 2008 feature-length parody? You are shitting me. Of 300. We were just talking about this.
Meet the Spartans.
That's depressing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Name. Let's have a look.
Name.
All right. Name the Bane-centric comic book arc to which The Dark Knight Rises pays back-breaking homage.
Nightfall with a K.
Yeah. That is a really dumb question for the parodies and homages section, because that's just adaptation. That's got nothing to do with homage.
Dark Knight Rises is kind of a parody of it.
Year one. The lads are 2 records in, and their minds have snapped. Which Will Smith character is effectively Superman with a drinking problem?
Oh, Hancock.
In a film that starts off really promising and then decides to completely change its genre.
I did not like it. I didn't like it at the start. I didn't like it at the end.
But he diddled it, did he? Liked it. He diddled it, did he? Liked it a lot.
Oh, fucking hell. Next.
Complete the meta line from Deadpool. Please don't make the super suit... Or...
Animated or green?
I'll
Green
take
or
that.
animated?
I'll take that. It's green or animated.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Yes. Talking of super suits, which Marvel movie is this line from? What would you prefer? Yellow spandex?
Or the first X-Men movie.
X-Men 2000, indeed.
Directed by Brian, alleged sexual misconductor, Sanger. Who made a Queen movie boring. Fucking hell.
G-Girl is the central character of which Ivan Reitman directed comedy.
G-Girl.
G-Girl. And I'll tell you this for now, it is not Ivan Reitman's finest hour. It is a terrible movie.
My Super Ex-Girlfriend.
Yep.
That's the one. I've never seen it.
And
I've never seen
Uma
it.
Thurman and that guy who's in Jason
Sudeikis?
Is it
No,
that one?
Jason.
No, it's the one who's in.
Which one?
The one who's in Enchanted. Oh Christ, what's his name?
Jason.
Little thingy face. Little hoogie flip.
Jason Voorhees?
Jason
Jason and the Argonauts?
Voorhees.
Jason.
Oh no, it isn't. No, we're thinking of the wrong person. It's Luke Wilson.
That famous Jason, Luke Wilson.
Oh God!
Fucking hell, Chris.
Oh my God! It also stars Anna Faris, which is never a sign of quality.
Wow.
Sorry, Anna Faris.
Wow.
Very talented, very funny. Not in good movies.
Shots fired.
She's talented as hell, but she's never in good
Shots
films.
fired.
Ever. Eddie Izzard, who's not always in good
He's
films.
very rarely in good films.
Rainn Wilson, yay. Wanda Sykes, yay.
Yeah.
It's a good cast, but...
I think that's going to tear you apart like warm bread.
Okay, you are now on your 17 for 19.
Oh.
Last question. This could score you an 18th point
Yes.
and win the Super Bowl.
Win the football.
Win all the balls. For all the balls.
Okay.
Which watery cartoon sequel sees its character... Oh, that question.
Watery cartoon sequel, okay.
Which watery cartoon sequel sees its characters transform into the likes of The Invincible, Mr. Super Awesomeness, and Sir Pinch-a-Lot?
Oh,
I will only accept the full title of this movie.
I know it's the SpongeBob movie where they're all superheroes, but I have no idea what it's called.
Because even SpongeBob had to cash in on superheroes, guys.
I don't know.
I'll give it you. It was the sequel. I'll give it you. It's the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water.
Oh, that's not as good as I thought it might be.
So many of the
I
times.
don't know why I thought it would be good. Period, but
Firework just went off in refusal to agree with you. 18 out of 20 for parodies and homages. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da.
Let's do another quick one each.
Go on, let's do a quickie.
All right,
Dirty bastard.
we'll fire through these. Okay.
I disagree.
I'll give you a wee choice.
Dirty.
Would you like Stan Lee
Okay.
or Frank Miller?
I'll be honest, I'm more au fait with Stan out of those two.
So
I'll
Frank
take
Miller then.
No!
Yeah! Okay, Stan Lee.
God.
Stan
Frank Miller, first
Lee.
question. Who did Frank Miller offend with this
How
work?
many prostitutes does it take to change a light bulb?
Is he retarded? Is he dense?
Is he the goddamn Batman? Alright, question 1. In which 1989 TV movie did Stan Lee make his first on-screen Marvel cameo?
One more time? Which 89
In
TV
which
movie?
1989 TV movie did Stan Lee make his first on-screen Marvel cameo?
Trial of the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, out the gates roaring! Yes.
Oh, good. Because
Yeah,
it was either that or Death of the Incredible Hulk.
like a fucking greyhound out of the trap.
Like Rocket Racer.
Yeah, Rocket Racer. Roxy
Or
Rocket.
Overdrive.
Question 2.
Roxy Rocket.
The
Oh.
Whizzer. Question 2. How does Lee mispronounce Tony Stark in Captain America Civil War? Is it A, Tony Stank, B, Tiny Stark, or C, Bony Farts?
It's Tony Stank.
It is
Did
Tony
they
Stank.
write Bony Farts?
They wrote Bony Farts
Christ.
in this book. Someone wrote Bony Farts. Someone signed off on that. An editor went, that's okay, let's do that.
Bony Farts.
Total film. Question 3. Lee has his name above the title of which James Nesbitt starring drama series?
Lucky Man.
He does indeed.
Stan Lee's Lucky Man.
Stan Lee's Lucky Man. Question 4. Whom does Tony mistake stand for in the first Iron Man?
In the first one, Hugh Hefner.
And question 5. Whom does he mistake him for in Iron Man 2?
Larry King.
Yeah. Question 6. In 4...
If you watch the episode of Larry King's podcast on YouTube where it's him and Stan Lee,
Okay.
because it is weird. It's like, are you the same human being, but
Yes,
one
they
has a
are.
mustache?
They are.
It's really strange.
Question 6. In 4, which object does Lee attempt to pull out of the ground with his pickup truck?
Mjolnir.
Yes.
Mjolnir.
Meow meow. Question 7. True or false? In the Big Bang Theory episode, The Excelsior Acquisition, Lee wears Spider-Man pyjamas.
I'm going to say false.
And you'd be right.
Good. I can't see them ever getting him out of his yellow sweater and white shirt combo.
He was wearing pyjamas.
Oh. Let me guess. Superman.
Nope.
Oh. Was it someone from the Distinguished Competition?
Nope.
Oh.
It was a Stan Lee creation.
Oh. Hulk.
Nope.
Iron Man.
Nope.
The X-Men.
Nope.
Thor.
Nope.
I don't fucking know.
Fantastic Four.
Alright, okay.
Question 8. What nickname does Lee call Thor in Avengers Age of Ultron?
Goldilocks.
So close.
Oh, go on.
Blondie.
Blondie! Okay.
7 for 8. Question 9. In which Marvel movie does Lee play a librarian oblivious to the epic fight going on behind him?
The Amazing Spider-Man. In the movie's one really good scene.
Very correct.
I remember that cameo happening in the cinema and everyone's in the cinema going,
Hey!
and then pissing themselves when the table nearly hits him and he just
very
walks
good.
out listening to music. Yeah, it's a good cameo. His cameo in Amazing Spider-Man 2 is dreadful by comparison.
Yes.
I know that guy! Haha, we get it, it's Stan Lee.
Yes.
We get it.
It's Stan the Lee.
Stanley Lieber.
Question 10. In one of his cameos, Lee is turned away from the nuptials of which long-term Marvel couple?
Reed Richards and Sue Storm. It's in Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Their superhero names, please.
Oh,
Just for
Miss
accuracy.
Fantastic and the Invisible Woman.
Yes, you're very good at
In
this.
reference to the issue where they get married and Stanley and Jack Kirby are being turned away from the wedding
Yep,
because they're not on the guest list.
very true.
Me.
Question 11.
Is it?
Yes,
Must it be?
yes.
All right.
I can go out of order if you like.
No,
Let me get very confused.
Hit me with your best shot. Fire away.
Hit me with your best shot. Complete the quip from Captain America, the First Avenger. I thought he'd be A, wider, B, skinnier, or C, taller.
Taller? Why would he say I thought it'd be wider?
Because you've got to be multiple choice questions, alright? And yes, it is taller. You know you're right. 10 for 11. Question 12. In which Marvel movie does Lee initially appear as a painted portrait?
Initially appear as a painted portrait?
Yes.
Marvel movie?
Yes.
Oh.
Not MCU movie.
Yeah, it's pre-MCU, isn't it? During MCU. During MCU.
Yes. Post-Disney acquisition.
So it's a Fox movie.
Post-Disney acquisition.
So it's a Fox movie.
Definitely not a Fox movie,
So
Christopher.
it's not an X-Men film.
It's definitely post-Disney
Right.
acquisition.
So it is MCU.
No.
Wait. Hang on.
It's
it's not an MCU movie. But, yeah.
Based on a Marvel property.
Right, so
that's
not
an MCU movie.
Right.
That was released.
Yeah.
And produced.
Yes.
After the Disney acquisition.
Shit! Big Hero 6! So it's a Disney... That's what was confused me. I thought you meant, like, in that era. I didn't realise you meant Disney movie. It's Big Hero 6. Because he's Fred's dad, and he appears after the credits in a post-credits scene.
I wear him front, I wear him back.
I wear him inside out, and way back. He yells you. Apparently he reprises that role in the animated series.
So. I've not seen it. Question 13.
I wonder how knackered he sounds.
Question 13. Question 13.
That's a weird question.
Lee doesn't appear in any of the solo Wolverine movies. True or false?
True.
It is true. You're 13 for 14. No, 12 for 13. But you could be 13 to 14 with this next question, which is in fact question 14.
Oh, mince.
Which Marvel character is Lee standing next to when he says, "I guess one person can really make a difference"?
Enough said. Peter Parker in Times Square in Spider-Man 3.
Hey!
Because it was the first gratuitous Lee cameo where it was like they're making a point of him standing out.
Yeah.
Stan, ding.
Stan.
And then he says "Nuff said." He gets to say his catchphrase. One of his catchphrases.
Enough said.
Go belly me.
Question. Question 15.
Yeah.
In 2007.
True.
Lee played a bus driver in which non-Marvel superpower-themed TV show?
2007 non-Marvel superpowered themed TV show. It was a TV series, superpowers based. Heroes.
Correct.
I've not seen the cameo. I just literally put the year together and superheroes was like, what TV series about superheroes was it? Heroes. Everybody watched Heroes.
You don't need to watch any Heroes.
No, don't watch any
Heroes.
Heroes.
Especially don't need to watch any of the recent Heroes Reborn. That's dog shit.
Which was in one series and then disappeared again.
Question 16. To date, Lee has appeared in 2 Kevin Smith directed movies.
Yes.
Name them.
Mallrats and Yoga Hosers.
Correct.
I've still not seen Yoga Hosers.
Neither have I.
It was on Netflix, and then I put it on my list, and then I came back to it a month later, and it was gone. And it's still not at a UK distribution, so you can't get it on DVD over here.
Kevin.
It's not Kevin. Tuss took a year to
Kevin,
get distribution in the UK.
Question 17.
I'm glad it did, because it's mental.
Question 17.
Yeah.
In which Marvel movie does he cameo as a strip club DJ?
Deadpool. Give it up for Chastity!
Question 18. Which of these is not a Lee catchphrase? Is it A, Excelsior, B, Nuff said, or C,
what are they going to write? Here we go.
Keep on flying?
Jesus Christ.
And remember, kids, keep on flying.
I'd love for you to host Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Do you know, when it comes up to a really obvious false answer, you just start pissing yourself.
Remember, kids, keep on trucking.
I think we can take that as a given.
Question 19.
Don't do blow, you stupid hoe. Keep on flying.
Question 19.
Exceptionally.
Exceptional. In question.
Inconceivable.
You keep using that word.
I do not think it means what you think it means.
In one of his cameos, Lee is saved from a road accident by a younger version of which Marvel hero?
Daredevil.
Yes.
It was the first cameo where I really noticed him. I was like, oh shit, that's Stan Lee. Because he has that really nice moment where he just puts his cane out in front of him and he's reading the paper. And he lowers it, he keeps crossing the road and he lowers the paper and looks at the blanket and is like, wait, huh? And it's just like, oh, it's Stan Lee. It's the guy who created Daredevil. That's cool.
Question 20.
No. Yeah, right.
Lee dispenses dating advice.
Oh, Jesus.
Ask for her number, you moron.
Oh,
In a deleted scene from
which
which MCU movie?
The Avengers.
Yay! You are 19 for 20.
Do I get to live another day?
Yes, you also get to ask me 20 questions before we finish the
Fan
podcast.
shitting tastic.
Oh, yeah!
But the question is, which topic will you choose? Out of...
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes!
Yeah. Quotes. Hard. Or Batman. Hard.
Oh, it's such a hard decision.
You're watching Orgasmo on the Big Damn Channel?
Quotes, because
Ooh.
I want you to do them in silly voices.
Oh.
It's a legal requirement.
I fucking walked into that one.
Hey!
Hey! Hey! Quotes.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Excel spreadsheets.
Oh, this is interesting. So they're not straight up quotes, some of these.
Okay, hit me with
Okay. You've got me. Who's got you? Who are the me and the you referring to?
Who's got me? Who's got you?
You got me. Who's got you? Ooh. If you don't get this one, you're going to kick yourself.
It's a... It's a bat. No, it isn't. I don't know. You've got me. Who's got you?
It's really played for cutesy laughs, that moment. It's really funny. It's the first time you get to see this character properly in action.
It's fucking Superman 78. It's Lois and
Superman.
You've got me. Who's got you?
Falls
She
out
falls out the
the
helicopter. Fucking hell.
You got me. Who's got you?
Oh, God.
But now you want to watch that movie again, don't you?
Yeah.
It's so good.
Especially
Lex
now
Luthor,
Margot
the
Kidder's
greatest
no
criminal
longer with us.
mind of a generation.
Oh, Margot Kidder.
Oh, coked up and loving it.
Oh,
Allegedly...
Don't speak ill of the dead.
Wasn't ill, she was fucking coked up.
We love Margot Kidder.
We do. We aren't kidding. How many peas in Rapist? That's a quote from the movie. That's a quote from the movie, for those of you who want context. Okay.
Excellent.
That is a quote from Superman the movie. How many peas in Rapist?
Fucking hell.
Christ. Question 2. Who says, how many peas in Rapist? I'm kidding. Question 2.
Fucking hell.
At the end of Captain America, the First Avenger,
Yes.
when Nick Fury asks Cap if he's going to be okay, what's his response? I'll take the line paraphrased, but it has to be along the same lines. Are you going to be okay? And Cap says,
Excelsior!
I love the mood shift in that final 2 minutes of that
yeah,
movie.
it's weird,
That is
isn't it?
impressive. It's really sort of like, what the hell? Because it's so period piece the entire time. There's no hint that it's going to
Yeah.
be anything but that. And then that just quick switch at the end. Because the post-credits for Cap was just a teaser trailer for Avengers Assemble, wasn't it? It's a teaser trailer to be like, and here's what's coming next.
It was the Tesseract.
No, that's at Thor.
Oh!
Yeah, Loki,
Oh, yeah,
Loki,
'cause
Loki and
Selvig,
Selvig's reflections at the end of Thor. Because mid-credits on Thor is there mid-credits on Thor?
No, it must have been First Avenger, because Thor came out before Captain America.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no. But that's the thing, because that's what was weird about Thor. Like Loki dies, unquote, and then like 5 minutes later at the end of the credits, they confirm
No,
he's still around.
Selvig and the Tesseract is at the end of First Avenger.
Is it?
Yeah.
Or is that the mid-credits on First Avenger and then post? Because I'm sure the post-credits on First Avenger is just an Avengers teaser trailer.
Oh no, yeah, it's him in the punching bag, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
It's just a straight up scene from the event. From
trying to get me back in the world. Trying to save it.
trying to save it.
But can you remember the final lines from? Just gonna beat off here. Whack this off.
Yeah,
Very
sure.
right.
I don't know.
I can't give you that. It's I had a date.
Ah,
Oh god,
that's very good.
he better be freaking time stoned into like being at that bar. That's what I want in Infinite in 4. I want him to go and be taken to an alternate whatever, or times rewritten for him personally. And I want it to be Peggy sat there, devastated at the bar, and Steve fucking rocks up. That's what I want his last scene
Gets
to be.
to live
in the
out
MCU.
eternity in the Soul Stone.
No, just change time. Just have it so that they get time. They get to do it. Because it's been hinted at in the visions that he got in Age of Ultron.
It's time to go to time!
It's time to go to time! Don't be stupid, friend! Which movie opens with the lines, "Who am I? You sure you want to know?"
Oh, the Spider-Man, Sam Raimi Spider-Man.
Why am I checking the answers? Which
Who am I?
line is not spoken by Bane
Sure.
in Batman parody movie The Dark Knight Rises? Which line is not spoken by Bane? Yeah?
Okay.
A. I'm necessarily evil. B. I'm an agent of chaos. Or C. Pieces cost you your strength.
Oh, Agent of Chaos, because that's one of Joker's lines from Dark Knight.
Yeah, well, I didn't say that explicitly, but yes, an agent of chaos.
I'm like a dog chasing cars.
I wouldn't know what to do if I caught one in my tiny muzzle.
And it's all a lie. He knows exactly what he's doing.
Did it for a goyle. Which comic book hero claims to have famously large turds? That's wrong. It's famously huge turds.
It's Drax.
Fucking is Drax the Destroyer.
I have famously huge turds.
Complete the quote. If you don't complete this quote, we're getting a divorce, you and I.
Okay, alright.
Complete the quote. Never rub another man's...
Never rub another man's rhubarb.
God, I love it. I love it so much. I have a mind, makes a moogie. What does that mean, Jack?
Make a moogie.
What does that mean? What the hell? I just realised something. I've got the comic book adaptation of
God.
that. Right? I've got the comic book adaptation. I've
I
never looked up to
have
see.
a mind to make a moogie.
I've never looked up to see what they give him in that.
I have a mind to
Make
make a
a
moogie.
What does it mean, Jack?
Oh God, that's terrifying.
It's weird, isn't it? I'm so glad that they've sort of this has become a bit of a dying art. The movie adaptation, although it still happens. Force Awakens got a Marvel Comics adaptation, but they happen like months after the film comes out, and it's usually based on the novelizations. There's more stuff in it.
Yes.
Look at him. That's terrifying, isn't it?
Looking it up.
Does he say it around there?
This town. No.
I think it's his previous scene. It doesn't have every scene, by the way, from the film. Just most of them. No, it's not in the comic.
It's not in the comic.
They miss out. I have a mind makes a
I
movie.
have a mind to make a moogie. Has this got Batman Forever in it?
It's got all 4 films in it.
Oh, mate! That is bad! Who drew that?
That's a glorious like Arkham Asylum, and then you look at every other page in Batman Forever and you're
I might
like,
have had this.
oh god, no. Oh god, no!
My glasses!
The only one of those adaptations, like comic book movie adaptations that I've ever really liked is there was a Hulk one for 2003, and the only reason I liked it is because it was Mark Bagley art, so it was just really good.
Check out that John Glover. That's very good!
That's a pretty good John Glover. I'm afraid you'll have to die.
Jesus Christ.
Oh god. Right.
Okay.
Who likes their White Russians without ice, vodka, or Kahlua?
Just milk.
Mm-hmm.
Catwoman.
Yes! Terrible movie. Both of them. Mel Gibson, Dolph Lundgren, Keira Knightley, all 3 of them actually. Mel Gibson, Dolph Lundgren, Keira Knightley. What's the connection that links them? I mean, the clue is they're obviously mentioned in a quote because this is the round quotes. Dolph Lundgren, Mel Gibson, Keira Knightley.
Oh, it's Deadpool teasing the casting for Cable in the post-credits of the first movie.
Yeah. Anyone with a really defined chin. Mel Gibson, Dolph Lundgren, Keira Knightley. Which superhero asks, do you fondue?
Do you fondue?
Do you fondue?
Captain America of Peggy and Howard.
Fuck yes.
In Captain America, the First Avenger.
Fuck yes. The first Excelsior. I wouldn't go in there for 20 minutes. Name the film and the character.
Fuck.
I won't go there for 20 minutes. That's your clue. That's your clue.
Trevor Slattery / the Man from Iron Man 3.
Yes. No capes is the mantra of which character?
Edna Mode.
Yes. What, according to Hellboy, the comic books never get right? I think this is a dig at Mike Mignola. Obviously an approved dig at Mike Mignola. What do the comic books never get right?
The feet? No, the legs. The legs. They never get the legs right. The eyes right. They never get the eyes right. I don't know. I can't remember.
I'll give you that. It's the eyes.
Is it the eyes?
It's the eyes. Mostly because obviously Hellboy's eyes are like bright yellow in the comics, and in the film he's got baby blues.
Yes.
But you're right. His legs are human legs.
Yes.
In the comic,
and
in the film,
and
they're goat legs in the comic. He's fast and she's weird. Which two characters are being described?
Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver.
Yeah. Name the spin-off single from Superman derived from Lois Lane's voiceover. The spin-off single.
You'll believe a man can fly.
No, it's...
Who's got you?
How many P's in rape?
Keep on flying!
Keep on flying!
The Stanley story. Unauthorized and unofficial.
And uncut. I don't know if you're going to get this one. You might.
I'm not.
Can You Read My Mind? Was the name of the Tyne single.
I have no idea what the fuck that
is. You come from the sky. That is the one scene in that movie I genuinely am like, the hell is going on here?
Wow.
I can forgive the time travel stuff, like, because of that scene.
Yeah.
Because at least time travel stuff's got some really sort of raw, like, interesting emotion going on, where he, like, screams and then he shoots up into the air. Which of these quotes is not by Lego Batman?
Okay.
I have aged phenomenally. I have incredible reflexes. Chicks dig the car.
Chicks dig the car. That's from an actual Batman movie.
Bonus point. What movie?
Batman Forever.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's the car, right? Chicks dig the car. Yeah, when Chase Meridian's first talking to him when he arrives. Yeah, when he's got the Schumacher version of the Burton suit because he wears it for like he wears it for like half of the movie.
More than that, until the very end.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh
Christ!
Christ!
When he gets the sonar suit.
Fucking
butt shot.
And they've still got nips.
I might watch that. I'm in the mood.
Batman Forever is great. It's not a great movie. It's terrible, but it's really fun.
Actually, really good.
Get out. Venom. Which character wants for her birthday a Benchmade Model 42 butterfly knife?
Hit Girl.
Fuck yeah, Hit Girl. What apparently is Deadpool's favourite George Michael song?
What's it fucking called? I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet ain't got no rhythm. What's it fucking called? Careless Whisper.
Yes. What does it mean? That one. According to Nick Fury, Ultron multiplies faster than... This is a fucking great line, actually. From Sam Jackson's, 3 scenes in that movie. According to Nick Fury, Ultron multiplies faster than...
Rabbits in a rabbit hut.
I'll give you that. It's a Catholic rabbit.
That's actually a really good line.
Age of Ultron.
That has not stuck with me.
It ain't as bad as you remember, folks. Go on, give it a watch. Which film ends with the line, Merry Christmas, Alfred. Goodwill to all men.
Oh, Batman Returns.
And women.
Batman Returns. And they had that reshot, that scene at the end of...
It cost them like $1 million to do it because they had to rig up the model and like all that.
And they couldn't get Michelle Pfeiffer back, so they just put someone in the Catwoman suit.
In the back of their head, yeah. Because basically last minute they went, we want to hint that she's alive, even though how could she be?
9 lives, baby.
No! Supernatural cat bullshit. A mountain, just go. A windmill. No! Which is Lucy's favourite way of saying no. There's a dark joke there, but I'm not going to... And finally, when asked what he's a professor of in X2, what does Wolverine respond? What are you a professor of, Mr. Logan?
Hair.
No! But that would be great.
Claws.
No.
Knives.
It's in Bobby's
house.
It's in
weapons.
Bobby's house, isn't it? It's like when she was like, what are you a professor of, Mr. Logan?
Jim.
No.
I can't remember.
Art.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen X2 for so long.
Worth a rewatch.
Is it?
Yes, for Brian Cox.
I couldn't get through
for Brian Cox.
I rewatched X-Men, the first one,
worth a
last
rewatch
year, and I couldn't get through it.
For Brian Cox and the opening White House sequence.
Oh yeah,
which is pretty spectacular.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
And the raid on the mansion, because it was the closest we got until the Wolverine of a scene where Wolverine was actually duffing people up, and it was really sort of like, there he is,
properly berserker.
Yeah, like that scene in the mansion is really freaking cool. Especially stabs the guy up against the fridge. He's just screaming at him, and he just pulls back. And it's like, oh, there he is. There's Wolverine.
So what we can take away with that is I could have done better at my quotes.
But you did coin Stan Lee's newest catchphrase, which we will be petitioning to appear in all of his upcoming cameos.
And remember, keep on flying.
Gregarian. What are you saying?
Magnanimous.
Unilaterally. Why is our Stan Lee turning into Gilbert Gottfried? The Stan Lee Story, starring Gilbert Gottfried as Stan Lee.
Listen, the show's going to be a little all over the place until after Christmas now, because with Chris doing the old Padso in the old Lincoln. So
Get tickets from newtheatrealllincoln.co.uk.
Yes. Keep sending your emails. We'll get to them when the normal service has been resumed. Until then, you can get us on the usual channels at Big Damn Cast on Twitter, bigdamcontact@gmail.com. I'll be carrying on with Adventures in Backlog. I have no idea what we're up to at this point because I have no idea when this is going out.
But you can always check live streams and recordings on twitch.tv/BigDamnStream and on the Big Damn channel on YouTube.
Right. Yes. So that's it for now.
Until then.
No idea what next episode's going to be. No idea if it's going to be a pre-record or recorded with us roughly around the right time. We'll find out.
But if Stanley could not pass away between now...
Fucking hell, that would be the worst.
And when this episode comes out, that'd be great.
That'd be great, Stan.
But just in case, let's say his catchphrase, as we all know...
Keep on flying! Excelsior! Jafar!